afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got the big boy today, folks. Just took this unit in on trade on that $300,000, almost $400,000 Cornerstone that I posted a couple of months ago. This one came in on trade. Beautiful coach. Got everything you need. This is a 2006 American Coach, American Tradition, which is the upgrade version of that built by Fleetwood. Unlike other Fleetwoods, it's got the one-piece fiberglass roof, totally different coach than your standard Fleetwood. Got the original window sticker back in 2006 prices, $351,000 as equipped. I've got it today with 51,000 miles in absolutely beautiful condition for only $89,900. And guys, 42R is the model number. It's 42.5 feet long. It is a tag axle. And boys, it got anything and everything you could want. 400 horse Cat C9, 1,100 pound-feet of torque, rear engine diesel, 6-speed Allison, 10 kW Onan diesel generator. It's got a power awning with a wind sensor built on the Spartan chassis, which is an upgrade. Front independent suspension, and if the weather cooperates, yes, we will take it for a drive. Guys, 15,000 pound tow capacity. So if you're wanting to tow more than just your standard car or SUV behind it for a tag along or for a towed, this can do it. And then some beautiful 2-stage DuPont full body paint that has been kept undercover when it hasn't been used. Man, this is beautiful, guys. No delamination, one-piece fiberglass roof, Michelin tires, still got the tabs on them that look great. Of course, got the Alcoa wheels, 400 horsepower, 1,100 pound-feet of torque, guys. He's a hoss to be 42 feet long. Got the rear roof access ladder. Of course, got the Magnum inverter. It's got the upgrade hydro hot system, so unlimited hot water and heat, as well as heated tile floors on the inside. I mean, guys, 4 slide outs, 2 sets of opposing slides. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm looking around it, guys, I can't find a nick, a scratch, a ding on it. I'm sure there is one somewhere, but I don't see it. It's got the generator on a power slide out tray, one-piece windshield, which I really like. You can really see the road a lot better with a one-piece than you can a split windshield. Fog lights. I got the generator running. It's got the diamond shield on the front. Couple of cracks right here. This is not in the actual fiberglass. This is that heavy plastic fiberglass diamond shield protectant they put on this thing when they're new, and they actually cost, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 extra when you buy them new. But that's what they do when they get several years old. They start getting little cracks in it. But you can actually peel this stuff off, or have a body shop peel it off, and there's no scratches underneath it. Looks great when it's new, but it always does that when it gets a few years old. Power steps. I've got pictures of all the bays. The bays are as clean as the outside. Slide out toppers. Got a power door awning and more. Let's look inside this 42R American Tradition. Man, oh man, this is a nice rig. Some of the most comfortable captain's chairs you've ever sat in. They are power and a recliner. Dash air is cold. 6-speed Allison 3000 transmission. It's got the built-in Garmin navigation. Of course, got the backup camera that works great. Sit here in the cockpit for a minute. Alright. Generator fires right up. Fog lamps, headlamps, home theater light. Power window. Of course, it's got the hydraulic leveling jacks. Got the engine brake, the power adjustable pedals. Man, 51,199 miles. Got a 39-inch flat screen TV. All the electronics are still in here. Nothing's been robbed out of it. People were just using this the other day when they brought it in to trade. It's a nice motorhome here, guys. Man, you got all kinds of storage. Place there to put your cell phone, wallet, or whatever. It's all your remote controls. Tell you, ceramic tile floor. A little hideaway storage. I guess you can put your weapon there or whatever you want to put and keep it hid. Man, look how thick those seats are. Very, very comfortable cabin. You know, it may not be a good thing if you're on a long drive. For the driver anyway. I guess it don't matter for the passenger, but and look at the interior of this RV, guys. Wow. The seats look great. You've got flex steel furniture, which is the best you can buy. Sleeper sofa, table and chairs, solid hardwood cabinetry. Notice all the crown molding and the woodwork detail in the slide out, the beveled glass mirrors, Corian countertops. Recessed stovetop. Gotta be careful with those things. Matching ceramic backsplash, microwave convection oven. It's got a 3-zone air conditioner. In other words, 3 separate AC units. All 3 of them are 15,000 BTU. Guys, this thing will freeze you out quick. Yeah, and that's no kidding. That air is like stepping into a freezer when you walk underneath one of those vents. Of course, now I've got them on as low as it'll go and on high speed, so obviously you'd set the thermostat to whatever temperature you want it to be. All the beveled mirror glass is perfect. Got the recessed controls right here. You can turn on each individual light without going through and turning each light on the light itself. You can do it from the wall. Got the 12 cubic foot. This is the Norcold. It's got the water dispenser on the door. It does have one little ding right here, but it's not busted through or anything. It's just got a little ding. I mean, that's as nice as this coach is. I'd never forget. It's still 2006. It's 14 years old. Refrigerator. I've had it running long enough to start working. You can see it's getting in the 40s. Freezer, -0. Big old refrigerator and freezer, guys. Now that should suit all your needs for that. Pantry system, kind of hidden, but really handy once you see where it's at. And here on the bottom is another one. Solid sliding door for privacy going into the bedroom and bathroom area. Again, guys, this floor is also heated. Heated tile floor in the galley and the bathroom. Big stand-up shower with a skylight. Got the full surround with fiberglass, so you don't have to worry about getting anything wet while you're taking a shower. There's your vanity sink area. I can see why this thing was $351,000 MSRP when it was new. Got the RV toilet, china, fantastic vent fan. You know, nothing's hanging down. Headliner's not hanging down. There's no signs of water or leak damage. King size bed in the back. You've got an extra vanity in here. Huge area right here, guys. I mean, this thing is just a huge bedroom. King size bed. It does have the air mattress, and each side is adjustable. A ceiling fan, which is always nice to have in a bedroom. It's got the washer and dryer. This is the combo units, a washer and the dryer. Big cedar lined closets in the back too. Big, look how deep that is. Huh. Foot of the bed, you've got about 3 foot between the foot of the bed and right here in this slide out, thanks to these two opposing slides. And I'm going to show it with the rooms in too, of course. You got a TV. A couple of nice features, and this has happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of y'all that have owned RVs. You know, you get ready to go to bed, you get down in bed, you get comfortable, and you realize, oh crap, forgot to lock the front door. No problem. Got a switch right there to lock the door. Or you're camping in a campground and shore power goes out. Well, there's a couple of different things you can do. You've got an auto generator start, which is an option that this unit has, and you've got a generator switch right here by the bed. So you wake up, it's summertime, it's hot outside at night, and the power goes out the campground, which unfortunately happens pretty often, and you forgot to set the auto generator. You can just hit that button right there and crank your generator from the bed. Air comes on, sleep through the night like a baby. So we've got some cool features. But guys, nice RV. This is pretty much just how it came in. We haven't even cleaned it yet. The carpet's original. It looks great. The upholstery, the leather sofa. You know, here is the original window sticker. And I've shrunk it down, of course. As equipped, $352, $548, $40,000 in options. Now, this is, of course, I have to say this because somebody's going to see this and something may be missing or something may have been changed, and they're going to raise Cain. Well, this inverter's not what came with it from the factory. Well, it probably went bad the past 16 years and it was replaced. So I have to say that everything on this list is what was on it in 2006 when it was new. No guarantee that it's exactly the same as it is now in 2020. But it gives you an idea how well equipped this thing is. $40,000 in options. And of course you can pause it, read it if you want. I'll put a picture of it in the ad too. Got the holding tank Sandy flush system, auto generator start. Got that Spartan independent, which I'm looking forward to driving. I've driven them. Don't get me wrong, folks. I've driven plenty IFS Spartan chassis, but never on camera. So we'll be driving that, and I'll give you my opinion about that. Of course, the big north cold refrigerator, electric patio awning with awning sensors. All this stuff is not standard equipment. It cost more money when it was new. Heated tile floor, of course the Hydro Hot heating system as well. So anyway, guys, you know, you're not paying, and don't get me wrong, this is 2006 prices. What was 350 grand back then is probably 650 now when it comes to new RV prices. They've almost doubled since then. So you couldn't buy this thing brand new for $350,000 in a 2020 model if you wanted to. You couldn't even buy half of it for that. But, you know, like everything else in life, inflation, stuff goes up. $89.9, guys, includes a lot of benefits you don't get from other RV dealerships. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm sure the person that originally bought this thing would have been the buy of a lifetime to see this thing for $89.9 with the same equipment. But that's why you're looking at buying used instead of new. But $89.9 is going to include our world famous 4-page inspection process. And please pause the video and click on some of the links in the video description. One of them will be to my 4-page inspection process. Everything this unit has is going to go through that inspection process, and if found not to work, we're going to make it work, replace the part, repair it, whatever it takes to pass our inspection process with flying colors at no additional cost to you. So let's just say I have several major components fail, which is very doubtful. But let's just say I do, and I spend $10,000 on this unit, putting it through the inspection. You know how much that price goes up to whoever buys it? Zero. $89.9. Everything's done after purchase. After the purchase is finalized, that's when it goes through service, and everything's in writing. So you don't have to worry about that. We've done this for 52 years. Obviously, if we didn't do so, what we said we're going to do, we wouldn't be here at 52 years in business. Not selling 500 or 600 used RVs a year. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. These are used RVs. They're not new. They're going to be cosmetic imperfections. You know, you may see a little bit of wear and tear. That's part of buying a 14-year-old motorhome. You can't get rid of that at any price. My inspection process focuses on the stuff that can ruin your trip. Mechanical stuff, electronic stuff, stuff that, you know, your slide out not working, or your generator not firing up, or awnings or plumbing, propane, stuff like that. You know, if it's got a little worn spot on this cushion or that cushion, or a stain on that cushion, or an odor here, or a scratch, a ding or dent there, that, guys, that's part of buying used, and that's what it's going to be sold with. So we're not going to do anything cosmetically to this coach for what we're selling it for. So keep that in mind. Don't expect it to be a 2020 model for $89.9. You know, this was new 14 years ago. It will never be new again. You could take this thing, send it to American Coach, and have them completely gut and redo the whole thing. Spend $500,000 on it, and it's still a 14-year-old motorhome, guys. You can't ever change that. So please don't come in here with it. You know, I've had some folks that come in here, and, you know, I try to show the good and the bad in the videos, as y'all know I do, like that ding in the fridge and anything else I see that's abnormal for an 06. But guys, I look at a lot of RVs. So, you know, if I see a little bit of wear on something, to me, that's normal for a 14-year-old motorhome. I mean, I look at more RVs in 48 hours than most of y'all do your lifetime. So, I mean, if I see a worn spot on the sofa, I expect that to be normal. Or a little stain. I think there's a little bit of stain right there on the armrest. This, guys, that's, you know, 14 years of people sitting down on this thing. I mean, you can't. That's just part of it. I don't say they're new, so please don't come in here expecting this thing to be all that. It's nice, guys. And I promise you this, if you could round up 100 2006 used American Traditions and line them up side by side, where you can go in and out of each one, this one would be in the top 5 as far as condition and top 5 as far as low price, if you were able to do that. And this is, I would give this thing a solid, I'd give it a 9 out of 10 on my quality scale for what it is. I mean, none of them's 10 out of 10. I mean, it's just like there's no such thing as a like new unit. It's either used or new. And this is used, but it's clean. It's been well cared for. That is the secret to buying a used RV. Because I don't care how cheap you can buy it for. If it's not been taken care of, you're taking on a headache. We learned that decades ago. And that's one of the main reasons that our inspection process is 3 and 4 times longer than other RV dealers' inspection process, because we try to get the nicer stuff first. And we're even getting away from rough trade-ins. If you've got a trade-in that ceiling's hanging down on, or sides coming out of it, and it's rough, it stinks, it's been lived in for 10 years by a family of bears and a bunch of dogs, and chain smoked in it, I don't want it. You give it to me, I don't want it. I'll quit trading for stuff like that. If it doesn't meet our standards, I don't want it, period. You know, and I'll be a little more flexible with trade-ins, but when I go out and buy stuff, of course, I only buy the cream of the crop. But this one right here is one that I would have gladly bought if I hadn't a trade for it, just because of the condition of it. Good miles, great drivetrain, great chassis that we're going to try out here in a minute. It's going to include our 90-day nationwide limited warranty, which is not ours. It's actually through Easy Care. We actually buy this warranty for you at $89.9. You get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty accepted at Nationwide, and you can extend it very, very affordably and upgrade it. So make sure you check on that. But you get the full inspection, the warranty, all for $89.9. You get a full orientation. The way it works, guys, after you purchase this RV, like I said, it goes through service. If you want to know the current lead time for a Class A motorhome checkout, just give us a call. One of my salespeople will get glad to give you an estimate on this unit going through service if you bought it that day. I would say on the video, but I don't know how long from now you're going to be watching this video or buying this coach. So what I'm getting at, guys, is it's going to go through the inspection process. We find anything wrong with it, we're going to fix it. We're going to clean it up inside and out for you, best of our ability. You know, we have a great cleanup crew, and they'll make them look better than pretty much any other RV dealer out there when they're done with the service. And then we do a final walkthrough, and if we're happy with everything, we'll call you to set up a time to pick up your new to you American Tradition. Once you arrive here, this unit will be hooked up to power, and we're going to give you a full orientation that you can record on your camera or phone if you wish. And that's included for the $89.9, as well as some other nice benefits. And we're sitting on top of this motor right now too. Other benefits include a 21 nights free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period, of course. Also included is a your legal drive-out tag, RV starter kit, and more. All for $89.9 plus tax. No surprises, no fees. Now, if you are a Georgia resident, they are charging a highway impact fee. If you want, and that's nothing to do with me. I'm not making any money off of it. The state of Georgia requires us to collect for all Georgia residents a tag and title fee and a highway impact fee, which is around $100. I don't know. Ask my salespeople to make sure. And the only reason I'm charging that is because the state of Georgia says I have to show it, the customer paying it on the bill of sale for it to be valid, or they're going to charge it at the tag office. So, you know, I do have to charge that, but other than that, guys, I don't have dock fees, prep fees, happy camper fees, none of that nonsense, guys. You know, I only charge sales tax and the sales price. That's it, easy, simple, done. Now, this process and this price is non-negotiable. Now, if you want to buy it as is, save a little bit of money, we'll give you a discounted price. If you don't want the warranty, you don't want the inspection, unfortunately, you cannot get the warranty without the inspection. So it's either all or nothing. If you just want to just come get it, drive it home, we'll give you a discounted price. We'll hook it up to power or crank the generator up and let you inspect it and do all that before you decide if you want to buy it or not. Or you may come look at it, inspect it yourself, may go ahead and do the option A $89.9 price, or take the option B, what we call option B, that's an as-is price, and save a little bit of money, pay for it, take it home that day. Long-term financing's available with approved credit, down payment. If you got a question about that, give us a call. Nationwide delivery is also available at cost. Whatever it costs us to get it to you, that's what we charge, guys. We just ask you to reimburse us. If you're interested in that option, give us a call, guys. 706-965-7929. Over 150 plus used RVs in stock, more arriving every day. More than any other dealer in a 500-mile radius, and the only dealer around with that much inventory that you can simply get out and look without going through a sales office. Everything's open, priced during the day, and guys, easy to look around here. If you're a looker, if you're a buyer, it doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome. If you're a looker, that means you're not wanting to buy for the next few years or next few months, then come on down anyway and look around. It's like a free RV show. Nobody's going to bother you. Nobody is going to make you go through a sales office or be escorted by a salesperson. Look at your own leisure, as many as you want, as often as you want, and we're here to help. But guys, thank you again for watching. Hang tight. We're going to do a test drive. I'll bring the rooms in, do a test drive, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Be right back. Alright guys, I got the rooms in for anybody interested. motor running for the slide out procedure. Motor running. Make sure your front seats are clear. Open this compartment right here. There's your hydro hot too, by the way. There's your awning, and here is your slide out controls for your driver and passenger. And you can see, like all modern RVs, you've got pretty much full access and walk space, even for a big guy like me, because like I said, I'm 300 pounds, 6'4", and I can walk all the way to the front to the back, no problem. Slide outs in here. Does look like one of my air mattresses is going flat in the king size bed, so we'll either fix that or we'll just put it a more dependable, conventional mattress in here that's also just as comfortable. So we'll do one of the two. But slide out switches right here on this wall right here by the bedroom vanity, and that is a multiple switch for both sides. So anyway, guys, full access to everything. You just have to crawl over the bed to get to the very back. But other than that, you still got full access to bathroom, the kitchen, pretty much all your storage and more, except for one little bit on the back wall. But thank you, folks, and let me get my camera assistant loaded up. Let's take her down the road. Alright, guys, now we're going to test drive this 2006 American Tradition. Got my oil camera assistant Ed over here. And Ed, what's the phone number they can call you at if they got questions about this motorhome?
423-314-5556, and this one is a nice one.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to this one. Independent front suspension, Spartan chassis, 400 horse cat, yeah. 42-foot tag axle. And driving a tag axle really isn't that much different than driving a regular Class A motorhome. You just have that extra stability, so it's going to sway less in the wind, and it's going to drive better. Now, it may not turn as sharp as the downside to that, but you know, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be spending you're not going to be spending most of your time turning. You're going to be spending most of your time driving down the highway. So that's where it really kicks in and makes it nice, especially towing something too. But let's go ahead and take her down the road. Of course, 51,000 miles. This thing is not even remotely even thought about being broke in yet. And she is a 42-footer. So go ahead. And your rear end doesn't drag that bad either with a tag axle. And it's got full air brakes, air suspension. And of course that good wide Spartan chassis. Let's see what she'll do up this hill here. Smooth shift. Good power considering how big of RV we're driving. And of course I do have the let's get the generator off there. Now the generator's off.
This one is unbelievably quiet.
Spartan is probably one of my favorite chassis personally, just because of the ride and drive and that independent front suspension. And don't get me wrong, I mean, all of them's got their quirks in one way or another, and they got their benefits too, but just to me, I like for traveling a Spartan. And I do like a cat motor too. They got more torque in it than most Cummins do, so. And not to mention 15,000 pound tow capacity, which is way more than most of y'all will ever need, but it's there if you need it. And we're just sitting here cruising at 55. And we're going to take her down the interstate here. Ahead. And we're hitting 55 about right here, so we're getting on the interstate right at 60. Of course, We're narrowed down to 2 lanes here. And guys, when you're in a motor home, you're getting on the interstate, punch that thing to the floor. You need to be able to merge with traffic, and it's a lot easier to do it when you're running the same speed than when you're getting on the interstate at 45 and everybody's running 70. So you can always slow down and adjust your speed once you get safely on the highway. And we're going to hit the cruise. And I do like the steering wheel controls. Cruise does work great. Looks like we got a little rain ahead of us.
You can drive this one with one hand, no problem, can't you?
Oh yeah. I do like the good wide wheelbase of the Spartan because it does make it really drive well. Of course, it's really hard to open it up right now, but you get the idea how quiet it is. And this thing's so well insulated, you can barely even hear the generator when it's running. Guys, if y'all have any questions at all about this coach, give Ed a call or a text, 423-314-5556. He'll be happy to answer any questions you have about this coach. If you want to come look at it, give him a call. Call our office too. You can also email us, sales@Parkway RV Center. It does have the Jake brake, which I just hit. Works. So if you're interested in this coach or have any questions, give us a call. Drop us an email, and thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.